Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new rules revealed for the Sylvaneth Spearhead made from the units inside the Vanguard Sylvaneth box set. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. What is Spearhead? Spearhead is a brand new game mode for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. If you're familiar with Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol, you'll have an idea of what to expect. Spearhead uses pre-built forces balanced against one another to play a quick and beginner-friendly game of Age of Sigmar. Spearhead forces are made up of the contents of the Spearhead box sets or Vanguard box sets, which are being rebranded as Spearhead as well in the future. And as with Warhammer 40,000's launch box, you'll also find two Spearheads that use some, not all though, of the models in the launch box. In the future, we may even see alternative Spearheads released inside the White Dwarf magazine like we have with Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol. First of all, we have our battle traits, and the first of these is Ley Lines, a passive ability that once per turn allows one unit to heal one wound that is within 3 inch of a terrain feature. Our second battle trait is Strike and Fade, where once per turn during the combat phase, you can pick a friendly unit that is used a fight ability and is within 3 inch of a terrain feature. You roll the dice, and on a 2+ you can remove that unit from the battlefield and set it up again wholly within 3 inch of a terrain feature and more than 6 inch from all enemy models. Moving on to our regiment ability, we have Walkers of the Hidden Path. Once per turn during your movement phase, you can pick a friendly unit that is within 3 inch of a terrain feature and not in combat. Remove that unit from the battlefield and set it up more than 6 inch away from all enemy units. That unit, however, cannot use a move ability for the rest of the turn. Our regiment enhancement for this force is Gnarled Warrior. This enhancement will allow the general to ignore all negative modifiers to its save rolls. Leading the Sylvaneth Spearhead is the Branch Witch, a fairly frail character with 6 health and a 5+ save, though the enhancement does help. It has a 6 inch move, pretty standard for on-foot elf units, and a control of 2. In melee, it's attacks with the Greenwolf Scythe and Bitter Grub, who have a nice 3 attacks dealing D3 damage each. During your hero phase, you're able to use the Virtuous Harmony special rule to pick a nearby friendly Sylvaneth unit and return some models to the slain unit depending on which unit you choose, either one Kurnoth Hunter or you can return more than one if it is the unit of Tree Revenants. Joining the Branch Witch is a mighty Tree Lord. This model has an impressive 14 health and 3+ save. In combat, it attacks with its Sweeping Blow and Massive Impaling Talons. When it is damaged, the Massive Impaling Talons do degrade in how many attacks they'll get. And at range, the model attacks with Strangle Roots, which also have the Shoot in Combat special rule, so if it ever gets engaged, it can still shoot. Lastly, during any combat phase, an enemy unit can be made to strike last with its Ground Shaker ability. Our first unit is a box set of Kurnoth Hunters. These mighty warriors of the Hunter God are armed with great bows that can deal some solid damage at range. With 5 health each and a 4+ save, they are a fairly durable unit in Spearhead. They also have a passive ability called Envoys of the Everqueen, which will give out a 6+ ward save to any friendly units that are contesting an objective that is also contested by the Kurnoth Hunters. Lastly, we have our Tree Revenants. These models each have 2 health and a save of 5+. In combat, they attack with their Enchanted Blades, which have 2 attacks each, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s, doing 1 damage per hit. During the combat phase, the unit can use its Martial Memories ability to choose to either add 1 to its hit or save rolls. The unit also has the Reinforcements keyword to allow it to come back on the battlefield should it be destroyed as well. We hope this video was helpful in getting you started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar Spearhead, and that it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment them down below. And while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future Warhammer Age of Sigmar content.